On Christmas night in 1945, the Sodder family home was reduced to ruins in just 45 minutes. What happened inside would forever change the small town of Fayetteville and become one of America's darkest mysteries. 5 children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, vanished. Not merely killed, they disappeared. Their bodies were never found, not even the smallest remains. No clothing, no bones, no traces. The firefighters quickly closed the case, attributing everything to the fire. But a blaze in a typical home never reaches temperatures high enough to destroy human bones. That is why the Sodder case has puzzled investigators for nearly 80 years. Today, we will reconstruct the events of that night, examine the evidence, the contradictions, and explore the most chilling theories behind the disappearance of the Sodder children. George and Jenny Sodder were an ordinary American family of Italian heritage. They had 10 children. Their home was always noisy, warm, and lively. No enemies, no debts, no criminal history. But George was known for his strong opposition to Mussolini's regime. He openly criticized the Italian dictator even within a local community where many Italian immigrants supported him. Soon, the family began receiving strange threats. Unknown individuals told George, "Your children will pay for your words." He dismissed the warnings. A mistake. On Christmas night, the children played with new toys, laughing and running through the house. Late in the evening, Jenny went upstairs to check on the little ones. All were asleep. In the middle of the night, she awoke to the sound of something heavy falling on the roof, followed by a soft sliding noise. Seconds later, the smell of smoke filled the house. When she stepped into the hallway, flames were already climbing the walls. George and 4 children ran outside, but the 5 sleeping upstairs remained inside. Strange events beyond explanation. When George tried to save the children, he faced the impossible. The ladder he used daily had vanished. His 2 trucks, which always started on the first try, refused to start. The telephone line had been cut. This was no accident. It looked like sabotage. Where are the bodies? The firefighters, who arrived only in the morning, claimed the children had been completely burned, but experts know that even in a crematorium, it takes 2 hours at 1,000 degrees Celsius to destroy human bones. The Sodder house burned for less than an hour at far lower temperatures. No bone fragments were ever found. The only remains presented later to the family were animal bones planted by someone unknown. Testimonies of witnesses. Testimonies of witnesses soon began to emerge. A bus driver claimed he saw a fiery object fall onto the Sodder roof, possibly the same sound Jenny heard that night. Another woman reported seeing 5 children in a car leaving the area. Yet another said she saw the children in a motel in a neighboring state, accompanied by 2 strangers. Their stories aligned. The children appeared frightened, but alive. Versions. Over the years, 2 main theories emerged. First, the children were taken because of their father's political views. This explains the threats, the missing ladder, the sabotaged vehicles, and the absence of bodies. Second, a criminal organization kidnapped the children. Several witnesses claimed the children might have been taken to Oregon or even Cuba. The Sodders spent decades searching. George personally traveled across the country, following every lead. The terrifying postcard. In 1967, Jenny received a mysterious letter with no return address. Inside was a photograph of a young man. On the back was written, "Louis Sodder, love, brother Frankie." The name, age, and appearance matched what Louis, one of the missing children, Bartam, would have looked like. The family hired a detective, but as soon as he took the case, he vanished. Forever. The Sodder case remains one of America's most terrifying unsolved mysteries. The fire destroyed the house, but it did not destroy the questions. If the children did not perish in the flames, where are they? And who was behind their disappearance? One thing is certain: the mystery vanished along with those who witnessed it.